comic book creators square off in a no-limit Texas Hold'em tournament.
Hey, you're watching me against Rylend in the semifinals. Please check it out. Have fun.
Guys, Rylend Grant, creator of ABERRANT, BANJAX, and Suicide Jockeys and other fine things, back for the semifinals. I am looking forward to a spirited match with Kayden Phoenix. You have Kayden Phoenix and Rylend Grant here. It sounds like Buffy the Vampire Slayer characters or something like that. Truth be told, I am mostly counting on Kayden being blinded by the blood and entrails that are still on her from eviscerating Kenny in round one. So that's the advantage I have here. I'm counting on it. I'm riding it all the way to the finals.
There's nothing left to do but shuffle up and deal. Cards with Comic Creators Season 1 continues now. Hey everyone, Jason Bennett, PopCultHQ. We're back with the semifinals of PopCultHQ After Dark's Cards with Comic Creators Season 1 tournament. Last week, Christy Shin defeated Stephen Prince to become our fourth and final semifinalist. In tonight's match, we'll have Rylend Grant taking on Kayden Phoenix. Two different styles, but we could see an interesting collision here this week. Real quick, I want to tell you something special about this week's match on PopCultHQ After Dark Cards with Comic Creators Tournament. Not only is it the first of our two semifinal matches with Rylend Grant taking on Kayden Phoenix, but for the first time, you, the viewer, see the players' hands throughout the whole tournament. During the quarterfinals, there were a lot of hands that maybe were folded. You never saw what the players had. We wanted to make this a more interactive and engaging experience for you, the viewer. So, beginning with this semifinal match, we'll be showing you the players' cards on each hand as they play, whether they reveal them or not. So you can see how they play. You can see maybe their betting strategy, maybe they're bluffing, whatever. They won't know, but you will. Here is the first hand of the semifinals.
Okay.
Blinds are 100, 200. Rylend has called the big blind, Kayden's last act before the flop.
That's kind of
Flop comes 6-6 deuce, two spades.
weak.
And to let the viewers at home know that upon the hands being dealt, there may be a little bit longer a pause or a reaction for both of our players to react and make a bet or whatever, because they are actually writing down the hands that they receive so that we can show you the cards during the presentation of the video so you can experience that. Turn comes, pairs the board, sixes and deuces.
Whose turn is it? Oh, sorry, it was my turn. I didn't even know.
Check, check. And the river is a spade, a jack. Kayden checks the river. Pot bet by Rylend. And he takes it down. Takes down the first hand. Let's take a moment to hear what Kayden has on the horizon.
Hi, my name is Kayden Phoenix. I'm the writer and creator of BRAVA Universe of Latina Superheroes graphic novels. In March, I have Bandita, my fifth and final superhero of the team, will be on Kickstarter. So please check it out at banditacomic.com.
So it's time Kayden's first act, called the big blind. Something I want to speak with you both. I was kind of glad to see that you were on this collision course in the playoffs. Is that you both have a fair amount of screenwriting experience. which not many comic creators do have. So it was nice having that commonality. And I was wondering what it just kind of raised a little discussion on what it was like, translating your comic book, structuring it in such a format, and how your screenwriting experience has helped in developing comics, in your writing process, how that's kind of factored into it. Because that was one of the first things I noticed about Rylend when he brought ABERRANT out. It was just like you felt like, okay, this guy's a screenwriter, just kind of the way he lays it out and stuff. But how do you actually feel that benefited you into bringing, your storytelling into the comic book medium?
I like it because it's still storytelling, so it's the same to me. It's just in single panels as opposed to moving panels.
Okay. Kayden with a big raise of 3 makes it 3,000 to go.
I don't even know how much you're playing with. Okay, 10K. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little outsized, but yeah.
I don't need to. I like to play my hands. I don't need to. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to.
I know.
I'm trying to play and conversate and then write down all the hands too. It's the additional step of writing the hands out.
And I do. I know. I wish there was another way where maybe I could see your hands.
Yeah.
No, because then you can tell, and then we can see your expression. Eventually, we'll get good and learn it.
I didn't even get that last one in. Give me a second. This is just like.
Just hand number 6.
I was having a hard time last time, like conversing and playing. Now I feel like about.
And that's part of it. Let's, how are you when you're put in this scenario, this kind of an environment, this situation where you're not all hyper focused on one player and how they're acting, how they're reacting. It's that added element. Just
Well, I feel like 80% of my energy is going to
Kayden with a 1.6,
writing down things right
1,600, but 6 on the pot. Rylend and a small blind on the button. Let's hear from Rylend and his plans for 2022.
Hey guys, I'm Rylend Grant. I am the Ringo Award-winning creator of fine comics like BANJAX and ABERRANT and The Jump and The Peacekeepers. And most recently, the Source Point Press phenomenon masterpiece, Fit of Craziness, Suicide Jockeys. You can get, if you are behind on The Peacekeepers or The Jump or anything like that, you can go to my my backer kit shop. If you go to thejump2.backerkit.com, that's the jump one word and the number 2, thejump2.backerkit.com. You can get all your copies of ABERRANT and BANJAX and The Jump and The Peacekeepers, and a bunch of rare con exclusive and signed comics and all that good noise. It's a one-stop Rylend Grant shop, so check that out. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Eight, 3 deuce with 2 spades. So, Kayden, would you say a lot of your script writing or your writing for your books that you pass on to like your illustrator is comparable to what you would do for screenwriting?
Well, all I do is write screenplays. I don't write comics. In regards to the format, I still write screenplay structure. And so, yes, absolutely, in that sense.
Turn pairs to board 3s. $1,000 bet into a $2,800 pot. And 10 of spades. Flush possibility hits the river.
Mhm. Just so you can finally see your cards. Good.
There's sixes. Sixes takes it down. Has the overpair of Kayden's deuces.
Mhm.
Nice little pot.
Oops, let's see. Yeah.
And 7 puts Rylend in the
Oh,
big
shoot.
blind. Kayden raises the big blind. Sounds like maybe accidentally.
I was trying to raise it higher. It didn't work. There, I'm learning.
I'm trying to switch to just taking pictures of the hands when they come up, so I don't have to do a bunch of writing. But maybe it'll.
Oh, is that you did? It's like a camera phone, just snapping.
Yeah, just trying to do that because I just can't. I'm too. My attention is in about 5 different places right now, so it's kind of messing with me. But
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out how there could be an easier way. I mean, screenshots for each hand,
No,
for
that
each
takes
player, but I don't know.
I mean, that's just what I'm doing. Is I have my phone. I'm just trying to snap a picture of it, but.
Raise to 1,200.
I don't understand 5 or 6 betting the pre-flop every time, but I'm not going to play too many of those hands. So,
Well, one benefit, aside from the viewers getting an added level of experience watching this with us showing your poker hands, you're also going to get to see the winner of the other match in their hands. So you're going to get to, so Christy and Chris will be watching your match to see not only who won, how they won, how they played, where were they, how they bet, but before the final match, you'll have the opportunity to see who won that match and how they play as well. So it'll be definitely make for an interesting finals match, getting a little insight into opponent's style play.
Oh, that's not mine.
Rylend in a small blind.
I need more paper.
Decides to pass it up.
Hearts. All right, we'll play one just for the watchers.
Now comes A7-3 with 2 spades.
Not bad.
Queen of diamonds on the turn. Check, check, and the river. 9 of spades.
What was that?
Right, check, check. Gonna chop it up. Both the king high.
exciting shit.
Oh shit.
That kind of made that made a little more sense as to the betting.
Missing a lot of these.
On to hand number 20.
This is the best hand. Okay.
It's convention starting to pop back up and get a little more into a sense of normalcy for the industry. Do either of you plan on pulling back from crowdfunding, or is this something that's gonna be in your wheelhouse from now on?
For crowdfunding, is that so? Is that was the question?
Yes.
Yeah, I have crowdfunding coming up. I have Bandita, my Dominican gunslinger, coming up, and so that's my it's in March, and then a la Brava. It's just something I continue crowdfunding, and I do obviously like the conventions. It's because you get to talk to people there and whatnot.
Sure. Well, I know with Osher's pretty much all back up and running again. I mean, outside of any kind of paper shortages or printing issues, that you're seeing that rise in publishers getting back and cranking out releases on a regular basis again, and people pitching their projects back to publishers, whereas during a couple of years ago, everyone was shut down, so there was that huge migration to crowdfunding sources for the industry to be able to continue on.
Yeah.
Tight game. We're dead even here.
Is it really? That's
It
cool.
is. If you
I
guys
can't
pull
even.
back-
It goes so fast.
I just don't. I mean, $200 blind. I don't know. And I'm not.
I have no interest in gambling. I would like to play poker, but
I can tell. But you don't play.
What's
You
that?
just fold.
I don't.
I don't 10 bet pre-flop. Like, just doesn't.
All right, gambler. Come on.
I mean, you seem to want to end this thing in 5 hands.
You want to, or I want to?
It seems like you want to end it in 5 hands in any.
I'm leaving in 20 minutes, so it will end in 3 hands either way. But yes. Not that you have to play, but I have to go either way. Yay, I'm glad you're playing.
Queen 8-5.
Yeah. What's
And jack on the turn. Possible straight.
all right. Glad you're playing.
Oh, big chips and a 7.
What do you
More
got?
straight option. Ryan went all in just like that.
Wow,
Boom.
how much do I have?
Boom.
All right, cool. Call it.
Oh,
Good job. I don't even
Queens
know.
with the king. Takes it down.
Good.
Almost wraps it up. Kate,
Yeah.
your last 800.
So,
I'm happy.
God.
Thank you for playing. I appreciate it.
I thought that was over.
It's that last little bit.
We can.
Is that the hand you wanted to go with? Go all in?
Pocket kings.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
oh,
Wow.
would have been brutal.
Let's see.
Calls the big blind. Kayden's last to act.
Good job.
Check. Here comes the flop. 10-8-4. Rainbow flop. Clubs.
Yeah.
Check. And the river pairs the board 4s.
So how do? Oh, I see. All in. So I only got nothing. I'll do that.
All in for 600. 1.5 times the size of the pot. And a call.
Wow.
Rylend with the
Great.
straight.
Good job.
Trapped her in with the check on the turn.
Good job.
Yeah,
Wow.
like it's just so it's hard for me to concentrate on 2 things, let alone 3 or 4. So
Sure. No,
it's not much of a conversation, but yeah, the
crowdfunding.
well, hey man, congratulations.
Yeah.
You've survived the round, and you're going to take on either Christy Shin or Chris Moses on March 5th for our final championship.
Yeah,
Kayden, you've been incredibly enjoyable to play with and watch you play. Can't wait to see your guys' cards. It's gonna be fun.
I don't know that I got them all, but
Okay, well, if I have to, I have some face down cards that I can put, like if we didn't get you.
Yeah.
But
See how I did. I tried my best. I'm still flustered. I still feel I feel like I got the shit kicked out of me, and I won in two hands somehow. So I don't know how to. I might need an extra week before the finals to recover from that 20 minutes we just did. But
on PopCultHQ After Dark's Cards with Comic Creators.